Shield are here, Michael.
Indeed it is. A fantastic arrival for Rollins and Ambrose and Reigns. The Shield preparing for a six-man tag match.
The biggest match of their career, Michael.
For the first time in nearly 3 years, The Undertaker in action on Raw with Team Hell No against The Shield. The Shield is on their way to the O2 for Raw tonight.